Take me with you, Cax. I can't go back today.
All right, get in.
The harbor fades behind them, like a world she no longer belongs to.
You're cold. Take the blanket.
Thanks.
Even his kindness feels distant, like something half lost.
She remembers her mother, a time when this boat was filled with warmth. It wasn't always like this.
You're letting it go?
We have no other option.
You're selling the boat, aren't you?
Yes.
What about Mom?
She's gone. She's not coming back.
No, she'll send a sign. I know she will. The cowrie shells, the feather.
There are no signs. She holds on to belief, even as it slips away.
I don't want to hear it.
Sometimes the hardest truth is the one we refuse to hear.
Welcome back to the Book Analyst, where we dive deep into stories and uncover the emotions hidden between the lines. As we discussed in the previous chapter, Kara had just escaped from Dougie Evans after breaking Jake's nose. Overwhelmed and searching for comfort, she ran to the shore to find her father, and now in Chapter 3, their journey takes a deeply emotional turn. Chapter 3 begins with Kara rushing toward the harbor, calling out to her father as he prepares to sail away on Moana. Desperate, she begs him to take her along, unable to face school or reality. Her father eventually agrees, and together they sail out into the open sea. At first, the moment feels almost peaceful, just Kara, her father, and Moana. But beneath that calm surface lies a storm of unspoken emotions. As Kara sits wrapped in a blanket, she drifts into memories of the past, of her mother, of the days when they built Moana together, and of the love that once filled their lives. But the silence between her and her father is heavy. Then comes the moment Kara has been dreading. She asks him directly, "You are selling Moana, aren't you?" Her father doesn't lie. He tells her the truth. They have no money, no choice. And then Kara asks the question that reveals her deepest wound. What about Mum? What follows is the most devastating line of the chapter. Mum's gone. She's never coming back. This time, her father doesn't soften the truth. He forces Kara to face reality. Kara refuses to accept it. She clings to signs, a feather, a shell, memories, anything that keeps hope alive. But her father insists there were no signs. There never were. The chapter ends in emotional silence, with Kara overwhelmed, covering her ears, trying to block out the truths she cannot accept. Now turning towards the critical analysis of Chapter 3. This chapter powerfully explores Kara's inability to accept her mother's loss. She doesn't just miss her mother. She believes she will return. The signs she talks about show how grief has turned into denial, almost like a protective illusion. In contrast, her father represents harsh reality. He has accepted the loss, but at the cost of emotional distance. Symbolism of Moana. Moana is not just a boat. It represents Kara's childhood, her family unity, and most importantly, her mother's presence. Selling Moana symbolizes losing the final piece of her past, which is why Kara resists it so strongly. Emotional distance between father and daughter. Even though they are physically together on the same boat, they feel worlds apart. Kara lives in hope and memory. Her father lives in reality and survival. This emotional gap creates tension and highlights how differently people process grief. Kara is still deeply stuck in her grief, but this chapter pushes her closer to a turning point. Her father, on the other hand, that breaks is silence. His words are painful, but they are honest, showing that he is trying, in his own way, to help Kara face the truth. Tone and mood. The tone of this chapter is melancholic, cold, and heavy. The sea, wind, and silence reflect Kara's emotional state. The stillness at the end mirrors the shock after hearing the truth. It's not a loud, dramatic chapter. It's quiet, but deeply painful. Conclusion. Chapter 3 of White Dolphin is a turning point. It strips away illusion and forces the truth into the open. Kara is not ready to accept it yet, but the journey toward healing has begun. Because sometimes the hardest part of loss is not the absence itself, but accepting that it is permanent. If you enjoyed this deep analysis, don't forget to subscribe to the Book Analyst. And let's meet in Chapter 4, where Kara's journey continues.